If you have ever wondered how Funke, Akindele, Lateef, Adedimeji and the bunch stay on top of their games over the years and they are still sought after and they are still relevant, then this video is for you. In a couple of minutes, I'll be sharing with you lessons I learned while interviewing these individuals, Funke, Akindele, Lateef, Adedimeji and the bunch. But before I dive into this video, I would love for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have a lot of fantastic content that will inspire you, that will inform you, that will instruct you, and that will empower you to play the game of life. So a couple of years back, as I dive into the video itself, I interviewed Funke Akindele at the 2016 edition of the Eddies. I was on red carpet representing a media organization I used to work with, and I conducted the interview. And one of the lessons I learned from her, the personal lesson from me as a media personality, is that you always have to be prepared, because that day we were rightly positioned. While we had bigger media brands who came late for the event, we just got there early and our preparation was top notch. So as she came in, we were the first person she met for the interview, and the questions I asked were on point. I was prepared and the answers were fantastic. And so that's one of the lessons I learned, that in life, the less you prepare, the more you have to prepare. The less you prepare, the more you have to prepare. Preparation is key to performance. On the level I'm talking about preparation, okay, Akindele is someone that didn't get whatever she has right now, whatever level of success she's enjoying, whatever fan base she's enjoying right now, whatever loyalty she's enjoying from her fan base. She didn't just get there by accident. She got there by intentionally, working a brand from the ground, floor upwards. She started small from the days of I Need to Know. And from then she has been able to create different spin-offs from her Jennifer series. And last year she released Everybody Loves Jennifer, that has done over 1 billion naira in the cinema. That is the power of preparation, power of consistency, and also the power of content creation. So, like I said in the previous video I released last year, that Funke Akindele is a content creation powerhouse. She recorded several content in the promotion of this Everybody Loves Jennifer movie. So in the same vein, whatever you intend to do, you need to understand that content creation, is central to its success. If you are releasing a book, if you are releasing a movie, if you want to sell a land, you don't just say you want to dance. It's not only by dancing, but also think of creative ways by which you can, pass your message across to your target audience. I saw a video ad earlier today on Instagram where a lady who sells wigs, she saw someone cleaning on the street, and she offered to give the person a wig. She gave the person a wig. The person came to her store. She rebranded the person's image, and she sponsored that video, by the way, and got a lot of comments on Instagram. As a matter of fact, Funke Akindele also commented on that post. That was a phenomenal, very creative video concept. So content creation is critical to whatever you intend to do in this time and age. So everybody is in the business of the media right now. If you sell land, you are a media practitioner who sells land. If you sell wigs, you're a media practitioner who sells wigs. So everybody is a media practitioner right now, and that's why content creation is critical to the success of what you do. Second lesson, I learned from Lateef Adedimeji. I interviewed Lateef Adedimeji recently alongside a friend at the premiere of the sequel of his Netflix released movie, Lisabi. So he was sharing with us on how he took us back to the memory lane, how he started out as an actor and how he wanted to carve a niche for himself. And he said to us that he decided to carve a niche for himself by crying. That sounds weird, that sounds funny, but you recall that when Lateef started out, people were comparing him to Odunlade, but he decided to carve a niche for himself, and he decided to master the art of crying. So people moved from comparing him to Odunlade to saying, that guy who loves to cry in movies, and he was able to get the attention of people through that means. After that, the crying became his brand, and so he moved away from being able to cry well in movies to having another niche for himself. That strategy also made him to get attention, made people to see his artistry and versatility in a different way. That is how to carve a niche for yourself. As an actor, if you want to relate this principle to business or to whatever you are into as a career person, as an entrepreneur, always look at ways by which you can stand out from the crowd. Whether you are selling a product or you render a service, whatever it is that you do, always ask yourself, how am I being different from the crowd? Am I being a Me Too product, or am I being a product that is different from the rest? So differentiation is key in the marketplace of life. How do I intend to be different? How do I intend to stay unique? What are those traits that makes me different, that makes me unique, that makes me, stand out from the rest? You are at your best when you are yourself. So the final point is learn to reinvent yourself. And I learned this lesson from interviewing the band last year. So last year, I, alongside some media personalities, we had the rare privilege of interviewing the band, while he was promoting The Entertainer, the sequel album. So he hosted a couple of media personalities to a boat cruise, and during the boat cruise, we had the privilege to ask him a couple of questions, and during the interactions, I learned the power of being innovative from the band. He has moved from that Coco Master, make I tell you, the Coco era, to being who he is today. That didn't happen by accident. It was a function of being intentional about his brand. He has been able to. Now, the band appeals to millennials. You can't say it doesn't appeal to Gen Z. And this is a guy who is way above 40. That is the power of innovation. So innovation basically means you adding something new to something old. So you're a musician, you're a comedian. What is that thing? What is that new thing you are adding to what you do? You're a content creator. What is that new thing you are adding to what you do? Are you doing what everybody else is doing, or you are creating something new, or you're adding a fresh perspective to what is already being done? An example that comes to mind in the content creation industry is Lai Wasabi. Yes, we've had content creators who act as lawyers, but he took it a notch further by putting his own uniqueness into this artistry, and that is why people love to watch him, because he's innovative and unique. So I hope all these lessons I've learned, you get to practice them, you get to turn them loose into your life, into your career, into your business. Thanks for watching this edition.